we're live. Welcome to Everything Currency. This is a show where we talk about everything crypto and mo. I'm your host Jay, and today I want to give you guys a little bit of update on the Bitcoin charts and my thoughts on the overall market right now, because last time we were looking at these charts, people say, hey man, what you were talking about actually played out. There was a point in time when everybody was getting really bullish. I didn't see it on these charts, so we're going to take a look at these charts, see if we got a bit of an update on that. So if you guys are excited about that, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed to the channel, and let's just get right into it. So first and foremost, I want to let you guys know that, like, for me, from what I'm about to show you on these charts, it's almost looking like it's a good time to start getting into crypto. Now, this is not financial advice. What you do with your money is your responsibility. For me, I've been trickling little amounts of money into this market. I've been saying it for a while as we've been on the downtrend, because a lot of these cryptocurrencies and a lot of the cryptos that I like, that I know are going to be around in the next market cycle. If there is a next market cycle, that's a big, that could be a big if. There's some weird things going on with regulation, but I believe that there's going to be a next market cycle, and so I'm already starting to collect my coins so that I could have the nice biggest amount of gains. So that is something that I would tell my friends to start doing right now. Hey, small amounts that you won't, amounts that you won't miss, $10 a day or something small, and I'm DCAing into this market in my own way. Figure out your own way. It is looking like a pretty interesting time too, and I will explain that on these charts right now. So to explain that, I got to look at this weekly chart right here. So looking at this chart right here, we can see that we're getting rejected by this blue line, which is the 13 weekly moving average right here. And right now, the 34 moving average, which is this green moving average, just crossed below the 200. This is a bearish sign, but it's kind of a sign of, like, a lot of the bearishness is starting to come to an end. Like, all this bearishness right here was, if we look historically, I'll show you why. Like, so all this bearishness right here is happening, and then we want to come and try to test these levels again. We want to get above this 13 moving average and above this 34 moving average. We want them to flip, and for them to flip, they have to squeeze together. So that's kind of what we're seeing right here. So for the longest time, these things were super far apart. Like, look how far apart these moving averages are, and they're starting to squeeze together, and that is very interesting to see on these charts. Because if we go to the if we go look in the past over here, once this 34 crossed below the 13 moving average, it was already looking like it was time to go back up. Same thing over here in this market cycle right here, it was already time to go back up. So we're getting close to that time right here. We can see the 13 moving averages right here, and once we get above it, we can have this 13 and 34 cross. But mainly right here, if we look at this 13 and 34 going down, it was showing signs that we're getting close. We're getting very close to some uptick in this market. So we can see right here, it's not the same exact thing, but it's, I could explain how this works all day, but the main thing is it looks like it's getting close again. Now, there are some differences. This is our first time being below the 200 moving average, so we'll see what happens when the price gets back to that area. Right now, if it were to spike up and just get super bullish, it will for sure, in my opinion, have some resistance at 24,600, or let's just call it 25k. There will be some major resistance right there. But usually what happens when we see this price get above that 200 moving average, or bounce off of that 200 moving averages, things go crazy. So I'm guessing that things could be really bearish, go sideways for a longer period of time. The bottom might be over here. I have a green bottom signal of 14k. We could hit that level. We just got rejected by the 13 moving average again, which we take a nice dip down every time that happens. So we'll see if that happens right there. But in my opinion, we are getting close. Now, if you're someone who says, hey, I don't have the extra money to throw in the market right now, or I don't even want to risk it, then I think it's a time where you can start collecting small amounts. That's just what I'm thinking right now. So maybe another year, maybe another 2 years, maybe another month, maybe another week. Nobody knows the timing, but that is looking interesting to me. Now, there's been a lot of people who've been looking at this DXY right here, and they've been saying, hey man, the DXY is supposed to be signaling that Bitcoin is going to be going up. This is the weekly chart right here. We can see that this is getting rejected pretty bad, looking like looking like Bitcoin back here. It's getting rejected pretty bad right now. And we can see that this price may come all the way down back to 97, and everybody's wondering what the hell's going on. But if you look at this price of the dollar, this dollar index, it is correlating, the price of the dollar index is going down, but the other currencies have been going up. So here is the euro right here. Euro looks like it is very bullish right now. Looks like it could be headed up to 112 after being down here like at 96 for a while. So the euro is looking pretty bullish, and some other currencies are looking pretty bullish against the dollar. So I wouldn't really kind of count the DXY as a reason that Bitcoin should be absolutely pumping. You got to look at all the currencies, because there could be some other things going on in the overall market, and there are a bunch of things going on in the overall market. We got the Fed doing their thing. We got other Feds around the world doing their thing. Japan is starting to print money. So there's a bunch of different things going on right now that are affecting the overall markets, but getting close. And when I say getting close, what I'm saying is maybe in my opinion, the worst part, this part right here, how much is that? The 75% downtick, and let's just count it to the low, maybe 80%. And even if we get down to the really bad lows, 82% downtrend is looking like a lot of that is behind us, in my opinion. So let me know what you guys think about the overall Bitcoin price. Do you guys think that it's never coming back? Somebody say, hey, crypto's never coming back. I love to hear those things. Those are signs that the bottom is near. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed to the channel. Think positive, and positive things will happen. RIP to crypto roots. Till next time, peace.